DBD Things. You know what I'm saying, man? You gotta do them DBD things, man. We be doing them all the time, man. Look at all the rewards I be getting and stuff. There's all these events, man, that I've been missing out on, and I haven't been streaming about them, man. It's a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow, we found a match right away. Okay. Now, I did so well last game, honestly, with all the pressure they were putting on me, with all the head-on plays and everything. I was surprised I didn't see a flashbang play, too. But they had some gen rushing perks and some distorting perks. And they obviously had exponential. I knew that. But I was feeding off of that, believe it or not. Because every time they got back up, there was an opportunity for me to get two of them down. Let's see what happens this game. Alright, here we go again with these ones, but I gotta change this perk out. Now, I had nurses on before, it helps, but honestly, think about it like this. If I activate ultimate weapon, right? And down the survivor, 30 seconds. I can carry this survivor, make my terror radius. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a little bit of gas in my stomach. I can make my terror radius just as big as it was as if I was using monitor and abuse. So in reality, if I'm still in a chase while I'm carrying a survivor, I can hear them everywhere I go with that survivor on my shoulder. And it can confirm a basement play as well. Even with Buck Wild, Kate Denson's perk, which was what they were using, and I knew it. But you have to go through that. You have to fight through that, because eventually they're not going to be able to make it as far away as they did the first time. And if you just play off of that, if they try to make you go up to high places, try to milk it so that they run out of sabotaging tools and their sabotaging perks go down. That's how you beat the bully squad. You keep fighting. You don't back off. Not as Bubba. As Bubba, you have to maim them the whole time. Right from the rip. Is this a confirmed basement play? Yes, indeed it is. Got it. Force her off the gen, double back. I didn't happen. Look, they just gave up. Mm-hmm. Um, Like I said, I can be a mean Bubba if I want to. But I don't like being a mean Bubba. People DC all the time. They give up. Because they play against a Bubba that actually plays to his strong suit. Now, you can milk the basement if you can. If you can't, don't do it. But I didn't. I just had an opportunity there. They gave it to me right at the start of the game. I guess they thought they were, you know, okay. But you gotta be careful. Because you never know what killer you're gonna play against. Or what perks they're gonna be using. GG's though. Good try. Alright, I'm gonna mute the mic for the next game. Wow. I was just talking to myself. Okay. So what I was saying is that I don't understand why more killer mains don't run Bubba with forced hesitation. You can build around forced hesitation with so many different perks. Like I'll show you this one. Instead of using agitation to get a basement build going with Bubba, right? You can go a step further and go with infectious fright. So now I have ultimate weapon, right, for when I'm looking for survivors. If I know they're grouped together, if I down one of them with forced hesitation, I'll know where the other one is nearby. With monitor and abuse, my terror radius is huge, and the chase music doesn't stop. The chase doesn't actually end for like a half a second after you down a survivor or something like that. That's why you're able to use infectious fright when you down survivors. So do all of this, right, but take out monitor and abuse, right? Let's do something a little different. Let's go with hysteria. And let's go with broken instead of beast marks. Now watch the difference. As long as you have forced hesitation on Bubba, no one will ever try to bully him after the first time. They learn their lesson after the first time if they're a good survivor squad. If they're a bad survivor squad, they try to bum rush the hook like the last team did. Like, they're just used to carrying each other through games. This is where Bubba mains separate themselves from other Bubba mains, is by coming up with unique builds that counterplay bully squads. That's why I said Otstarva was wrong, because he's not a Bubba main. He doesn't main Bubba. He got those 50 wins in a row, yeah, but anybody can do that if they give it enough time to grind it out to master that hero, or not the hero. I play predecessor too, Paragon from back in the day. But that killer, if you main that killer, you know, and he's been playing way longer than me, so he's definitely a better killer main than me, hands down. But you know, is he more intuitive as to a different killer that he barely uses, and he had to borrow perks from other survivor mains who saw Bubba's in lobbies using, and other killer mains? You know what I mean? I made a recommendation on Otstarva's YouTube one time, and he never even responded to it. Why would he? You know, he's Otstarva. He knows the game better than anybody. Oh, crap. That's okay. You know what's funny? Nicely done. Nicely done. Uh-huh. Not bad, not bad. What? Okay. I see what you're doing there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Whoa. That's right, use that pallet. Mm-hmm. You thought this was play pimping, huh? Get schooled. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Nicely done. Wow, that lag spike is so bad with him. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Power struggle? No. Okay. Watch this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I've only caught you like once. Maybe twice? Maybe? Yeah, it's the first up. See, it's not about the generators entirely. There are a lot of survivor teams that will become overconfident, especially when you run into obstacles while using your chainsaw. Thing is, I never ever get to play that map. That's actually my second or my third time playing that map with Bubba, like ever. And I'm a Bubba main. But there's a lot of new maps like that one, you know, with the Singularity, the Alien map with the Nostromo. I haven't played that one as Bubba yet. I don't think, maybe once or twice, if that. Like, but that was obviously a full squad, a good team. I mean, look at their builds, you know, all pretty much standard stuff, you know. The Kate Denson, I had a feeling she had plot twist, because it didn't make sense when she went down earlier. Like, I was like, why would you just randomly go down? Like, that's hilarious, though. That was a great game. GG. Hilarious. Breakdown, adrenaline, yeah. See, I could have easily killed all of them. Again, it's one of those things where the game will sometimes lag spike at the worst possible time, you know, when you're playing against cross players. And when that happens on your side as a killer, you feel the full effect of it. But if you have a good connection, like a solid connection, like I have over 300 megabytes of download speed per second on this bandwidth. Hardlined. It's almost 600 if there's nobody home. But there's almost always somebody home. But still, 300. So there's no reason for me to have lag spikes. But because of crossplay, there's inherent latency on every server that you play on. So when a survivor might think that they're good at the game, it really just is latency sometimes, as you can clearly tell when I play. The only times I really have an issue is with cross players. PlayStation players, if there's latency between me and them, that means they're on Wi-Fi. But it's nowhere near as intense with PlayStation players as it is with cross-play players. That's why I hope they figure out a way to diminish the latency as much as possible. Like, they've done an amazing job with it so far, you know. Shots fired in a game register within like a millionth of a second, you know, as to what it would really be in real life. So they're doing a great job with every game that they develop, but overall, I really love DBD. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It's been fun, but I'm going to go play some Predecessor. Wish me luck. I'll see y'all tomorrow.